Good evening and welcome to our April stakeholders meeting, April 28th, 2022. We are now officially calling our meeting to order. I want to welcome all of our viewers on Zoom and on Facebook or wherever it is that you are watching. We promise we are not going to hold you long this evening, so we're going to get right to our agenda so that you can enjoy the rest of your evening. At this time, we will please stand for the pledge, followed by a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Right before you all joined us, we have already approved our minutes and we have already adopted the agenda for today. So we are just going to move on to presentations and special recognitions. It feels like we're always recognizing staff from Webster Street Elementary School. We're going to continue that trend today. We have several employees to spotlight. Shirley Arnold for accountability, Markeisha Jenkins Falls for our core value of compassion, Ms. Brenda Jones for the core value of integrity, Ms. Marquita Bankhead for the core value of commitment, and Ms. Carissa Reed for the core value of teamwork. So congratulations and thank you to our employees at Webster Street who are always, and we don't highlight it all the time, but they are always doing exciting programming for students in the school. They are one of probably our few schools who have been able to, in all of the challenges of this particular school year, keep our theme of mandating joy alive and well. Again, they're always planning fun things for the students of Webster, and these employees are part of the process. So congratulations to these five and all of our staff at Webster Elementary School. All right, we have several athletic highlights for this evening. First, we want to congratulate the Humphreys County High School track team for advancing all the way to state competition. So good job, guys, on the Humphreys County High School track team. I was waiting for the applause. What about the computer-generated applause? I'll give you a few minutes, and hopefully by the next recognition, we'll have that going. All right, we have two additional members to the Humphreys County High School 20 Plus Club. These are scholars who scored at least a 20 on the ACT. And so we are proud to recognize this evening Ms. Judy Hung and Shakaya McKenzie. Congratulations to those two students at Humphreys County High School. Congratulations to those two students at Humphreys County High School. Earlier this month, we celebrated, as soon as it changes. Oh, I didn't have, these are the two students that I was recognizing before. You probably didn't see them on your screen, Judy Hung and Shakaya McKenzie. Early this month, we celebrated Assistant Principals Day. And so we're taking time again to highlight our wonderful assistant principals throughout our district. Ms. Shawana Powell at Humphreys County High School, Ms. Patrice Morris and Mr. Jeremy Knott at McCoy Elementary School, Ms. Janae Blackman at Wolf Oak Middle School, Ms. Yolanda Strong at Webster Elementary School, Ms. Ramika Mack at Yazoo City High School, and Mr. Lou Ricks at McNair Middle School. Congratulations and thank you to our APs. We have several scholars to recognize from Ida Green Elementary School. We have our MCAS top scholars. That's our kindergarten assessment. And so we have some students who scored very, very high on that end of the year assessment. From Ms. Broadway's class, we have Carly Davis, Ashton Glasper, Skylar Glasper, Breland Kimber, and Jakelsey Williams. Also in Dr. Johnson's kindergarten class, we have Zakiria Brown, Avery Hayes, Decaton Lee, and Raylan Ross. Congratulations to those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 kindergartners at Ida Green Elementary School. These students are already prepared and ready for first grade. We also have some additional scholars to recognize. They also scored very high on their MCAS assessment. From Ms. Broadway's class, we have Christopher Ballard, Braylon Bullock, Amani Hogan, Kaden Newell, Kalea Sims, Aviana Wright. From Dr. Johnson's kindergarten class, we have Ariana, I think that's how you pronounce it, Ariana Carpenter, Addison Carter, Addison Chapman, Jaden Claiborne, Addison Goss. There's a lot of Addisons in this classroom. Logan Hooker, Cooper Jennings, Samantha Nicholson, and Chloe Williams. And then from Ms. Ross's kindergarten class, Madison Archer, Kaden Handy, Seven Hill, and Ashton Taylor. Congratulations to those kindergarten scholars at Ida. All right. Also at Ida Green, they have been celebrating and recognizing students for reading in their Get Caught Reading campaign to spread the message that reading is a real joy and a gateway to a world of possibilities. So we have several pictures of students who have been reading in various places, whether it's at home, at school, in the library. And so we definitely want to celebrate those students at Ida Green. Moving on, we have seen them all over social media. Congratulations to our Yazoo City High School Lady Indians softball team on advancing to the playoffs. They have had an amazing season. Hopefully some of you in our viewing audience has had an opportunity to actually see them play. We definitely want to give them their props and acknowledge our lady softball team from Yazoo City High School. All right, on yesterday, we celebrated Administrative Professionals Day, and we have several pictures of several of our administrative staff from across our schools and our district. And I'm sure all of us took time to celebrate and to acknowledge and to thank all of our administrative professionals for all of the work that they do day in and day out to support the work of their schools and to support the work of various departments. We know that we could not survive and we could not make it each and every day without our administrative professionals. So hats off to the few that we have pictured here this evening, but hats off to all of our professionals through the district.
She on now.
I know y'all are talking about it. So Chief Reed is upset because her administrative assistant's picture wasn't up, but she should have taken the time to send us a picture and we could have had it on our slide. But as you can see, I went the extra mile to make sure that I recognize my administrative assistant who's pictured here, Mr. Jesse Lee. All right. And last in our list of recognitions for today, I'm not sure if many in our school community have been paying attention to our music program, in particular our instrumental music program at Yazoo City High School this year. We have a new band director, Mr. Justin Williams, and if you have ever encountered him and met him, you know that he has a very unique personality that you will not forget who he is. But he has done an amazing job with very limited resources, taking over a program, and has really done a great job with our student musicians. And we have several things to share about their accomplishments from this school year. Number one, the Yazoo City High School Marching Band, under the direction of Mr. Justin Williams, has accomplished many things this year, to include they have grown from 17 members to over 41 members in the band for this school year. He's placed a lot of emphasis on musical competency and literacy. They were awarded the first place prize at the Crew of Neptune Mardi Gras Parade in Biloxi, Mississippi. And as a result of them winning first place, they will be leading the Mardi Gras Parade next year. They also appeared on the news in Biloxi twice due to their outstanding performance. We have more. He has made sure that our student musicians have had exposure to various colleges and had the opportunities to see them perform. We've had over 10 colleges and universities to visit us in person and via Zoom this school year. There are 4 senior band members who have auditioned and have received, check this out, a combined nearly $800,000 in scholarship offers from Alcorn. I haven't finished with my slide. From Alcorn, I'm sorry. I know I mispronounced it wrong. Alcorn State, Miles College, University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff, UAPB, Lane College, Fisk College, and all the rest that you see there. He has created relationships with colleges and universities and planning to have colleges audition days on campus for students in the Delta and surrounding areas, and that will be planned for a time in the very near future. So thank you, Mr. Williams, for doing a great job with our band program at Yazoo City High School and for providing opportunities for many of those students to get scholarships. And we're looking forward to even greater performance, more scholarships, and more recognitions in the near future. All right. I do not have a report for this evening. I am saving my report for the month of May. A very, very special superintendent's report from yours truly, so we will hold that off until next month. But as always, if you have questions, concerns, feedback about anything, you can email those questions to questions@masd.k12.ms.us. If you're watching on Facebook, you can put them in the comment section, and we have staff members monitoring that. Or if you're watching via Zoom, you can type in your questions, comments, or feedback in the chat box, and we will answer those when we get to the community board section. All right. So I usually report on COVID cases, but we have not had any positive COVID cases in about 2 months now, so there is nothing to report. And at this point, I'm going to turn it over to our Chief of Schools and Academics, Ms. Nikita Reed, for our Schools and Academics report.
Thank you, Dr. Brown.
Here's a clicker.
Good afternoon, everyone. I will start our report tonight with the School of Academics report with our testing window. We are still testing scholars in most of our schools, and we also are in the makeup status as well. So parents, please, we continue to send your child fully prepared and encourage them to do their best on this test. We do have retake for some of our 3rd graders, but each individual school will contact you with that information. Our already diagnostic 3, our last diagnostic assessment for the year, the testing window will open May 11th through May 25th, and that test will be administered to our kindergarten through the 9th grade. And we will use that data along with our state data for our tier scholars in the upcoming school year, 22-23. Next, we're very excited about the opportunity to have a summer learning program this year. It is going to be different. We are going to be very innovative with our summer learning program. So our scholars participating in the summer learning program will be K through 12th grade. The data the criteria we use to determine which scholars or groups of scholars need prioritization are K through 2nd grade. We will give a laser-like focus to STAR literacy assessment. Those scholars that were tier 3 will be invited to attend our summer learning program, and we will only focus on foundation skills. And then our 3rd through 7th grade, we use the data from our already diagnostic assessment, diagnostic 2. Again, those scholars that perform at tier 3 level will be invited to attend our summer learning program. Letters will go online tomorrow. Our 8th grader transition program, incoming 9th graders, we are sending letters home to all of our current 8th graders that will be transitioning to 9th grade. And then 10th through 12th grade scholars, grade average in subject areas needed for promotion. And then our Success Center scholars over age our current Success Center scholars will attend as well. Our main goals in learning, we will focus on foundation skills for our K through 2nd grade. along with social emotional learning, and they will have an opportunity to have recess organized play. Our 3rd through 9th grade, we will use our coherence with the grade level learning, as we know that our scholars have missed 2 grade level just normal school environment. So therefore, we will continue to focus on providing them grade level expectation. And the areas of focus will be reading, math, social, emotional learning, and technology. Then our 10th through 12th grade, those are the scholars that have the unfinished learning, that have failed a graduation requirement, needs to earn additional credits, or has performed below standards or failed a class that serves as a foundational for the upper level courses. And then we will also have enrichment activities for all our scholars, and scholars will be progress monitoring weekly. This year, our learning sites, we will only have in Yazoo, our K through 2nd grade scholars will be at Webster Elementary School, including McCoy Elementary 2nd grade will be, their learning site this summer will be at Webster Elementary due to construction of our new added wing there to McCoy. So all K through 2nd grade, including McCoy Elementary 2nd grades, will be held at Webster Elementary School. 3rd through 12th grade would be Woodfolk Middle School. Again, here we will be doing some work there at Yazoo High School. Therefore, all Yazoo 3rd through our scholars in Yazoo will be at Woodfolk Middle School, as well as our ESY scholars will be at Woodfolk. In the Humphrey region, we have 3 sites that we will be utilizing. K through 4th grade will attend Ida Green Elementary. 5 through 12 will be Owen McNair Middle School. And again, our ESY scholars in the Humphrey region will be at Owen McNair Middle School. And then our current 7th and 8th grade scholars at the Success Center will be there in Humphrey. The structure of our summer learning program, our K through 2nd grade, they will attend 2 days a week, face-to-face, and 2 days virtual. Our 3rd through 7th grade, they will attend 4 days a week. It will be face-to-face. Our incoming 9th graders, which our 8th grade transition program, 4 days a week, face-to-face. Our ESY scholars, 4 days a week, it will be face-to-face. Success Center scholars, 4 days a week, face-to-face. And 10th through 12th grade, it will be 1 day a week, but for 1 day a week for face-to-face, and 3 days a week will be virtual. And parents, I'm just giving you an overview, but the details will be on the summer learning letter that we will send on tomorrow. Our summer learning program balance will be K through 2nd, 10 through 12, ESY, Success Center scholars, incoming 9th grade will be scholar-led, independent work, teacher-led instruction and enrichment activities. 3rd through 7th grade scholars, we will utilize our new initiative, paper 24/7, and it will be facilitated by a teacher and or a teacher assistant. Our communication for summer learning letters will be sent home on Friday, April the 29th. Online registration will begin on Monday, May 2nd. Scholars must return hard copies from the learning letters by Tuesday, May 3rd. Parents, we really need those letters, even though you're going to register online. Please make sure you send the letter back, because we need that for our transportation department as well as our nutrition service department. Summer learning parents and guardians meeting will be held Tuesday, May 10th at 6 o'clock via Zoom. Prizes will be awarded, so we need all parents will go further into expectation of your child and the why behind summer learning. Summer learning schedule and operating hours and meals. We will begin our summer learning program June 6th through June 29th. The start time will be 8:30 for our scholars, and dismissal time will be 12 o'clock. Breakfast and lunch will be provided. Attendance will be taken daily, and also parents want to be reminded, we do have to send our attendance, submit everything to the state at the end of the program. This is a reminder, we have our initiative 24/7. Parents, we're encouraging you to please encourage your scholar to take advantage of this when they're at home. We are using 24/7 tutoring during the instructional day for our scholars to get that additional personalized support, as well as groups in a group setting with the scholars that need additional support on the same skills for seniors. And this, we just want to reiterate our new cell phone policy for our middle and high school scholars. During the instructional day, cell phones must remain out of sight and in silent mode. Therefore, students will place his or her cell phone in the slot or holder labeled with their name or number on it on the onset of class. So we are preparing we have a shipment in, and we are preparing to install these cell phone holders in our scholars' homeroom class. We do want to say thanks to our parents and our scholars for many of you already have started to embrace our new cell phone policy. And students may retrieve their phone at the end of each class period. And we have different zones in our school where our scholars may use their cell phones, and then we have zones that they may not use their cell phone. You may go to our website and you will see the updated revised cell phone policy. That is the end of my report for the month of April. I will hand it over to Ms. Bailey, Executive Director of Administrative Services.
Thank you, Chief Reed. Good evening, all. Wonderful to be here today.
Good evening, Ms. Bailey. How are you today?
I'm awesome.
Good.
Could not ask for better. As always, it's a pleasure to share updates with you and community members and parents and students regarding our finances. So, to date, in the Humphreys County region, with regard to our expenditures, which impact the district maintenance fund, we have expended a little over 8.1 million to date. And on the Yazoo side, we have expended slightly more than 11.7 million. With regard to our fund balance, as of March 31st, for all payroll and non-personnel expenditures, our fund balance is 5.7 million on the Humphrey side as of March 31st. And on the Yazoo side, our fund balance is 6.2 million, slightly more than 6.2 million. I'm going to share some information about our MAEP revenue. So we did receive our MAEP allocation for FY23 or the 22-23 school year, and I have provided some longitudinal data to you all so that you can see how the allocations have impacted both regions over the past several years. So based upon our allocation for FY23, we will receive around 7.2 million on the Humphrey side, slightly less than 7.3 million. And if you look across back to FY19, prior to or the year that MASD was founded, we were allocated 8.2 million. So over that course of time, that period of time, we've experienced a decrease of $900,000, and this directly relates to our student enrollment decline and our average daily attendance in the Humphreys region. On the Yazoo side, our allocation for FY23 is 12.5 million, and you can see that in FY19, the allocation was 12.7 million. And so to date, even though there have been some rises and falls throughout, the difference there is a negative 236,000. And so again, our enrollment has declined, as well as our allocation is based on our average daily attendance in our schools. So the district over the past couple years, in response to the decreases in revenue, we have implemented cost-saving measures. We've worked collaboratively across departments, across schools, to make sure that we are right-sizing our departments and schools based on need, and also being mindful of our expenditures that are non-personnel related. MASD did issue a request for qualifications for energy savings service providers, and we spoke a little bit about that last month, but we did complete the RFQ process and evaluate the vendors who responded, and Integrity Energy Partners was selected to move forward to the contract negotiation phase of the process. We have issued on the Humphrey side a request for bids for the Humphreys County High School Performing Arts Center and athletic complex renovations and upgrades. A pre-bid conference was held on the 26th of April. The 1:30 conference was for the Performing Arts Center, and the 2:30 was for the athletic complex. We did have a few interested parties to participate in those pre-bid conferences and have the opportunity to do a tour or site visit of the projects that needed to be completed. So with that said, sealed bids are due to the Humphreys County Central Office, 401 4th Street, Belzoni, Mississippi, 39038 by 2 p.m. on May 12, 2022. No later than 2 p.m. on May 12, 2022. And interested bidders can also submit electronically at imsengineers.com by 2 p.m. on May 12, 2022. That is all from the Division of Administrative Services. The process for device collection has begun in both regions. So parents, we encourage you to collaborate with your children to ensure that they submit their devices to their homeroom teachers. And we have that information documented properly in those rooms. So please do, the device collection process has begun, and we would like all students to return their devices to their homeroom teachers. By May 6th. Thank you.
Ms. Lee, would you please turn your phone on silent, please? Thank you. We are now to our community voice section. Do we have any questions from none? All right, so we're going to move on to our district items for approval. So we have, as always, letter A are all of our personnel actions, and we have quite a bit as we are hiring and making changes and preparing for the upcoming school year. So letter A, numbers 1 through 2 are all of our new hires, certified staff recommendations for both regions.
I move that we approve item A 1 through 2.
All right, it's been moved by Mr. Dixon and second by Chief Reed. All right, moving on to letter B, personnel actions, all of our resignations, retirements, changes of status, so forth and so on. Letter B, numbers 3 through 9. All right, then we are moving on to we have items B and the number 1, approval of our new cell phone policy that we've already started implementing? What we are going to formally approve in our minutes today?
Move that we approve item B.
It's been moved by Mr. Dixon and second by Ms. Bailey. Thank you, Ms. Bailey, for a second. Moving on to item C, numbers 1 through 11. These are all of our contracts and agreements for this period. Actually, I'm going to take items C 1 through 11 and C 12 through 21. These are both agreements and contracts for both regions.
I move that we approve, agenda item C 1 through 21.
Second.
All right, it's been moved, Ms. Bailey, second by Mr. Dixon. And our last item for today, I believe, is letter D, approval of business and financial items. These are all of our donations, our claims docket for both Humphreys and Yazoo, any travel and field trips, fundraisers, and we have 2 requests for use of facilities.
I move to approve item T,
Which,
1 through.
thank you, it's been moved by Chief Reed
Second.
and second by Ms. Bailey. Those are all of our items for approval for this evening. We have a few important dates to remind you of that I can't see that far, but we have Awards Day at Webster coming up on Monday, May the 23rd. We have all those things that you see on your screen that I cannot read. I think that's Webster Elementary registration for their Arrive and Thrive. That's registration for the upcoming school, for the 22-23 school year. So they'll be kicking off that from April 11th through May 20th. And then these are all Webster. Webster Elementary School Spring Bling on May 7th. All right, if you're interested in trying out for the Humphreys County High School cheer team, training will be from May 19th through the 20th at 3:30 p.m. at the school. If you're interested, contact the persons on the flyer. And then baseball tryouts for Humphreys County will also be in May on the 20th and the 21st. And believe it or not, I played baseball all the way up until high school. I was shortstop. The only sport that I ever played in my life. Just thought I'd share that with you all. All right, boys basketball tryouts at Yazoo City High School. Or is that? Yes, it is Yazoo City High School on the date that you see there. That I think that's May 4th. And then we are having a Great American Cleanup in our area on May the 13th from 8:30 to 2 o'clock. We will also be sharing all of this information on all of our social media outlets, so you will see them throughout the next few weeks. So that is it for our meeting this evening. Thank you for joining us and have a great evening.